What's up guys, Smallishbeans here with episode 24, and this is my new squad. Same team name, I forgot to record that for some reason, but I'm just messing around my players. I actually managed to pull off about 56 chemistry, which is not bad, seeing as it was a team I started with, and got put again against this guy. And normally when you start off, the bronze players you have are terrible, but I had one beastly player, this guy, who's South Korean, called Baiki Jong. And he's a bit of a beast. He scores a ridiculous amount of goals. He's got a good right foot, a good left foot. He's fast. He's, I think, 3-star skill moves. And he's just an all-around bit of a lad. And I was quite surprised when I got him because he can surely score those goals. And as you see here, he gets 4 this game. This is actually quite a nice goal for a bronze player. You don't normally see. Oh no, that wasn't it. I was pretty happy when I got him in a pack. He was a bit of, not a packer, the starting lineup. He was a bit of a beast, and actually keep him on swapping out when I get my goal strikers later on. I just swap him out with him, as he's a bit of a monster. And I was pretty happy with that. Go against this guy, and you see here, Baiki Jong gets a pretty nice goal. That was the one I was talking about for a bronze player. Not that bad. And my other striker, Fleetwood, who's actually okay as well. Not as good as Jong. He actually gets injured there after he scores the goal, so one of the worst celebrations I've ever seen, just lying on the floor, dying. But even when he's injured, he still managed to pull off quite a nice finesse there from outside the box. And I started off this club a lot better than I did my other club. This guy goes through and scores there with his left foot. But I had a better start, a better all-round game. A better all-around first few games, and I went on a bit of a winning streak this whole series, so that's quite nice. And you see here, Baiki Jong, I think it's probably Yong, gets another pretty nice goal there, especially for a bronze player. He's a bit of a beast, so if you are going to do an all-bronze South Korean team, pick him. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but he's a bit of a monster. I would definitely go for him. I see there I won that game 6-1. After that, I went and bought myself my first player, Niang, who plays in the Turkish league. I am doing Turkish league, by the way, not Turkish nationality. And he's got 82 pace, 82 shooting, and I bought him there for 1,500 coins with 44 contracts, which will last me a long, long time. Then went straight into a game, and see there, Baiki Jong gets another goal to start off with. I think he scores all the goals this game. Niang gets none. On his first game. I think it was only 2-0 final score. Yep, by Jong getting another 2 there to add to his lots of goals he scored. But yeah, he's a bit of a beast, and him and Niang up front, I was having a lot of fun playing with this squad. A lot more fun than my Dutch league / nationality squad. And I went on a lot of high-scoring games in this series as well, and a few nice goals, a lot nicer goals than I had in my Dutch league, so you can have that to look forward to, especially when I start buying some of the better players. There aren't that many decent players in this squad, this club even, this national league, that's the one. There's mainly kind of average players, but there are some pretty decent ones, and they're all pretty cheap, and for their price are fucking awesome. You see there, I make it 4-0, and the guy rage quits after 30 minutes. See there, Baiki Jong and Niang sharing the goals again. And yeah, this league, there's a few informs which you'll see me get, and a few sort of okay players, and I think there's a gold player in every position, I think. But you see here, I get up against this ex-Lou guy, he just had a normal team with I think 1 extra silver player, and I make it 2-1 there with Niang, and I think this was a really high scoring game. You'll see later on. I'm not going to give away the score, but Niang and Yong get a lot of goals between each other, and I think this guy was okay. It's weird, like I said before, I normally do terrible in the rain, but I've had lots of games where in the rain I've done really well and we got quite a lot of goals. This was a really fun match to play. See, after 37 minutes, it's 4-2. And 40 minutes, it's 5-2. And Niang is possibly the best. I think he is the best striker in the the Turkish league. There may be him or Barros, who you'll see me get later on, possibly the best two. And he's only 83, but his stats are pretty nice, and he's a good player. He's got a good finish, a good shot, and if you are going to go for Turkish League, which I suggest you do so, as the players in this are really, really fun to play with, then I would definitely get him as your first player if you can find one. Because the players in this are really cheap. In the informs, I think the most expensive inform is an inform Alex, which is 30k. But I wouldn't buy him. He's not worth it, to be honest. I'd just save up for a better player. Niang there gets a really nice goal with his left foot, seeing he's a right-footed player. And it's 12-2 at the moment. And Niang just roulettes past that guy and runs through and just scores again. And then you see here in the 90th minute, I get a free kick and hit the wall, but get a rebound. And my player scores. And that was the game. 14-2, pretty awesome game. See the stats there. So yeah, that's the end of the game, the end of the episode. I'll see you in the next episode with some more awesome shiz. Goodbye.